AfroGamerDude. I'll tell you something I would never collect, and that is Funko Pops. These are just so ungodly many. There is everything from limited runs that sell out in seconds, countless store exclusives, variants of variants of variants, and even event Funkos from conventions around the world. I just don't understand the people on YouTube with collections of thousands of these things. I may be a die-hard amiibo collector, but at least there are a finite number of those. The sculpts are high quality, have variety, and it's easy to get lost looking at the detail of them. The same cannot be said of Funkos, which just look and feel cheap. They all have the exact same style, which is boring, really not even an aesthetically pleasing style, and many of them are such poor quality that they don't even stand up on their own. I can only imagine people get sucked into collecting them because of the fact that each individual Funko is inexpensive on the store shelf and is an overlooked expense by itself. There are only two Funko Pops I've purchased that have ever kept and their value, and that is one of the Bob Ross, who just happens to have been my Halloween costume last year to great success. I can see that with you being Bob Ross. You know, I can see that. But yeah, I don't get it. I just do not get it. Okay. On one end of the spectrum, you have amiibos. You know, they have great detail on them. Whatever you say about amiibos, they do have great detail. I think about people that collect Todd McFarlane characters. You know, a lot of people have the Walking Dead ones, the Spawn ones themselves. Those have an amazing amount of detail, right? Those are beyond just toys, I think, and I look at them and I'm like, man, these are like mini sculptures, you know? I mean, the detail on the cape alone on some of those Spawn figures, fantastic. But then I see Funko Pops. Funko Pops. I'll show you a couple of Funko Pops if you are not aware, if you've never seen Funko Pops. That's trash. They look terrible. I mean, I'm sorry. I've just lost subscribers who have huge collections of Funko Pops. Like, what I'm looking at is there's no detail there. It looks like a toy for a 4 or 5-year-old. You know, these have to be incredibly easy to sculpt and make. All right? I mean, they're not cute. I don't look at them and think cute. They're just scary looking to me. Like, I don't understand it. Please, someone tell me about the appeal of these. It's like one of those things to where there's so many and they're out there. Eventually, it wears you down, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll get a Funko Pop. Everyone's collecting these Funko Pops. I mean, at least you look at like Beanie Babies, and you're like, well, you know, that was an interesting concept. You know, there's bean bags, but then they're like animals and things of that nature. You know, look at a lot of these things, and I think Funko Pops will be looked back on, you know, decades down the line, is one, you know, like Pet Rocks or something. Well, I mean, not Pet Rocks. Maybe that's not the best example, but if you think Funko Pops are going to be incredibly highly collectible in the future, you're fooling yourselves. They're not. And just you talk about these variants of variants and these special ones that you get at conventions. The thing is, you know, you might have maybe one or two or something that might be a little bit sought after in the future, but I mean, just from what they look at, like, can you honestly tell me that Funko Pops are going to be much more collectible than some more high quality things that people actually want? There are certain things people are actually going to want, and there's certain things that are just fads. The Funko Pop craze is just a fad, okay? I see fads come and go, all right? There's certain things that are collectible through the years because they're of high quality and they're sought after. Funko Pops are just crap.